These are 5 reasons why the MCU's Loki was an Avenger the entire time. At number 5, Thor the Dark World. Not much interesting happening in this movie, and I don't blame you if you forgot about it, but Loki and Thor are very much on the same side throughout the entire conflict. Loki even makes a heroic sacrifice so Thor can accomplish their mission. Yes, we didn't know Loki was tricking everyone at the time, and then later go on to impersonate Odin himself. But in the moment, he was showing the makings of being an Avenger. At number 4, the Battle of Asgard in Thor Ragnarok. Loki has a pretty obvious morality struggle during the events of Ragnarok, even betraying Thor a couple times to try to get a leg up on his brother. But during the entire ending battle, Loki and Thor fought alongside each other. And after they make their escape, it really looks like Loki has redeemed himself. Unfortunately, they don't get much time to relax after that. At number 3, the butterfly effect. If Loki had never initiated the Battle of New York, Tony would have never created Ultron. If Tony never created Ultron, Vision never would have been born. And if Vision never been born, Infinity War would have played out very differently, and there's no telling if Thanos would have been defeated or not. There. I know it's a bit of a stretch, but it's entirely possible to make a flowchart of MCU events that connect Loki with everything turning out okay at the end of the Infinity Saga. I think that's Avenger worthy. At number 2, the Loki Show. Opinions on the Loki Show are very mixed, partially because a lot of people weren't happy about the fact that Loki was a full-blown hero instead of the morally ambiguous trickster he was in the main movies. If that doesn't prove my point about him truly being an Avenger, I don't know what does. Once the story becomes focused on him, we see the good. May not have been as entertaining or even totally consistent with the rest of the MCU, but we have a definite answer. And at number 1, his sacrifice in Infinity War. Loki's death in IW is a very dark way to start off this movie and establish the tone. But he spent his final moments attempting to take out Thanos before he could use the Infinity Stones. It was a noble sacrifice that ultimately allowed Bruce and Thor to escape and eventually save the universe. And I'll tell you right now, I think Loki's going to be the big hero at the end of all this Secret War saga.